you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mia. If this is your first time clicking on one of my videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that bell so you don't miss any of my videos. And once you've done that, go ahead and put in the comments hashtag Mia Mafia so I know that you are part of the gang. But anywho, in today's video, I'm gonna be letting y'all know some tips and tricks to get bomb wash and goes every time. Every time you need to do these things. If you do these things, your hair is gonna be popping. So if you want to see that, then keep on watching. Period. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do, the very first thing that you have to do is make sure your hair is either soaking wet or next to it. One of the two. I know my fingers look retarded, but one of the two. One of the two. Your hair has to be wet. It cannot be dry. If your hair is dry, the products are not going to absorb. You're not going to get that moisture that you really need, and it's just not going to be defined. It's not going to come out right. So your hair needs to be soaking wet or next to it, okay? Do it in the shower if you have to. Me, I don't do my wash and goes in the shower. That's mainly because I film them, and then if not, then I don't know. I've tried doing wash and goes in the shower, and I don't think my hair too much likes it, and I feel like I don't put enough product in my hair when I do it in the shower because it's too wet. It's like I be thinking like, oh yeah, I'm getting it good, but I'm really like not putting enough product. But that's just me. But if you want to do it in the shower, you definitely can do it in the shower because your hair is soaking wet, no frizz at all. Because once you got out the shower and your hair gets to getting dry, that's when the frizz comes and you're gonna be just defining frizz. It's not cute. But anywho, that's the first tip. Definitely make sure your hair is soaking wet or next to it. Period. Get you a spray bottle. Get the spraying. If you have to keep on spraying, just keep on spraying, but just don't let your hair be dry while you're doing that wash and go. That's a no-no. Okay, so my next tip is to always use leave-in conditioner. Now I know, it's kind of a given, but some people don't use leave-in conditioner like that. They'll just go on with their curly cream or their gel or whatever the case may be. But I feel like leave-in conditioner is just like a must. Like, why is it made if you're not gonna use it? Use your leave-in. And the best time to use your leave-in is while you're in the shower. Just go ahead and throw that on in there while you're in the shower, because you know it's gonna absorb, like I mentioned before, it's gonna absorb all that leave-in, have your hair nice and moisturized before you even get out. That way when you get out, your hair won't be all the way dry and crusty, and you won't have to wet it back up as much. You know what I'm saying? So if you put that leave-in in your hair while you in the shower and you get ready to do your hair's already got some type of moisture in it. It's ready to be styled. You ain't gotta worry about spraying so much water and being super dry, because I used to do that. I used to get out the shower with no leave-in, and then it would be a struggle to do my hair because my hair dries like this. It dries so freaking quick and I hate it. So I'm just like, let me just start putting leave-in. And then once I started doing that, my hair was definitely, it wasn't wet, soaking wet, but it was definitely damp, and it was easier for me to work with when I started incorporating putting my leave-in in while I was in the shower. So that is definitely a key tip to getting some bomb wash and goes, because you ain't got to struggle when you get out. You already got to get this together, get your curls defined, get your curly cream, your gel, all that good stuff. If you already got that leave-in in, that's one less product you got to worry about. And your hair is ready to go. Okay, so my next tip is deciding how to choose a styler. So, not all stylers, lotions, whatever, are gonna give you some bomb wash and goes. Some are just there just for the moisture. So that's what I've learned, because I can see like a milk or a lotion, a defining cream, something like that, and it just didn't do nothing. It didn't define no curls. It just was moisture, which is still good. But if you want that bomb wash and go, you want them popping curls, You need to find stylers that are gonna define your hair and moisturize your hair. That plus, we need definition and moisture out of a styler, period. We don't need just moisture. We need both for this pop and wash and go. Don't get me wrong. If it's just moisturized, that's still a good product. You can still use it. I've done it before. But for the pop and wash and goes, you need that styler to have some type of hold, even if it's minor. It needs some type of hold to really define and hold your curls in place, especially if you struggle with definition. Like if your hair is just always popping out the gate, you good. But me, on the other hand, I need something to define my curls, because if not, it's just gonna be a frizzy, poofy mess, and it's just not gonna be cute. Yeah, it's just not. So my girls who don't like to use gel, especially you have to find stylers that are very, very moisturizing and defining. So look for products that say curl definition, definers, you know. It's just, make sure it say define in there and try it out. Not all of them work, trust me, they don't. Some of them they just don't. But some of them do. Now if you getting these milks and these lotions and things like that, that ain't finna define nothing. Nothing. Trust me. It's not finna define nothing. It's moisturizing, don't get me wrong. It's nice and moisturizing, it's good for your hair. But it's not gonna define them curls, and that's what we want. We want the definition, okay? Okay. Next, this is for my gel girls. Not girls that are in jail, but my girls who like to use gel. It's for y'all. When finding a gel, if you're not using products from the same line, which don't get me wrong, sometimes they still don't even work. You gotta make sure that this gel mixes with all your other products. I know. It's a lot of work, y'all. It's a lot of work. Trust me, I learned the hard way. Because if you don't, you gonna have some flakes. Flakety flakes. They're gonna be like, girl, you got dandruff? You might not, I just did my hair. You might need to do it again. We don't want flakes. Flakes, they're not cute. What you can do to make sure your gels work good is before you even put them products in your hair, take your styler, even your leave-in if you want to, and the gel. Put it on the back of your hand, mix it together, like that right there. If it start to ball up, that ain't it, sis. That ain't no good combo, period. Now, if you get and it's like just smooth, you know, like it's rubbing into your skin almost. It's like real nice and creamy. Real nice and creamy. That's it. That's it. That's how you know it's gonna work. Try that before you even do it, because trust me, if you get to putting these products in your hair, you can't go back. You just gonna have to start all over. You're gonna have to wash your hair again, because the only way to fix it is to put more product on top, and then that just might not even fix it sometimes. Sometimes it works, don't get me wrong, sometimes it works, but sometimes it don't. So just go ahead and save yourself the trouble. Mix that on the back of your hand. If it's balling up like little bitty white balls, cut it. Find a different gel, find a different styler, find a different leave-in, whatever the case may be. But if it's running smooth on your hand, like it's just smooth, like you just mixing it up like it's concoction, that's how you know you in there. Make sure you get the right gel. Also recommend, if you're using gel, make sure your moisturizer, your curl definer is super moisturizing, because gel dries your hair out. It dries my hair out. Now the jellies, things like that, they aren't as drying as straight gel, but you know what I'm saying? Still find you a good moisturizer and things like that. But the jellies, they tend to be more on the moisturizing, not gonna dry your hair outside, you know what I'm saying? But if you got your concoction, it's all good and nice, and you know you got them moisturizing, you got your leave-in, you good, your hair soaking wet, your hair gonna be good. It's gonna be fine. All right, next tip. When drying your hair, you done did it, you done got your concoction, all of that, you done found your perfect styler, your perfect gel, leave-in, hair soaking wet. Now it's time to dry. Now, You can dry your hair 3 ways: air drying, diffusing, or sitting up on the dryer. I've done all 3. Let me tell y'all the best one. The best one, just being honest, the best one is air drying, because you ain't gotta worry about no heat. You ain't gotta worry about your hair drying out. Yeah, I think that's about it. That's the best one. That's the pros. The cons, take all day. Especially if you got long hair. If you got long hair and you trying to air dry, it's gonna take you all day. Just depending on your hair. But go and take a good little walk outside. It's hot. Trust me, your hair dry real quick. But, I mean, that's humidity. I don't know if you want that, but trust me, I done went outside, hair dry quick. But you inside just chilling around the house, it's gonna take a few hours for your hair to dry. Gonna be just sitting on you. That's aggravating to me. So I've sat under the dryer and I've diffused. So my mama had to dry her house, so I had that luxury of sitting under the dryer. So sitting under the dryer, it's kind of the same as diffusing, but less work. So if you do have a hooded dryer, definitely recommend getting one. If you don't, you know, if you do, you're in there. But I don't, so I'm diffusing at the moment. But I definitely recommend using that hooded dryer. Just, you know, you got somewhere to go, sis, like your hair not gonna be as moisturized as it would be if you air dry, but it's still gonna be moisturized. It's not gonna dry completely out. It's not gonna do that, trust me. If it did, I would not be doing it. I would air dry all the time. But it is gonna be less drier and maybe a tad bit more frizzier when you do sit under the dryer or diffuse your hair. So diffusing your hair, pretty much the same. It just kind of takes, I wouldn't say it takes longer, but it's just more work. You just gotta keep checking. Is it dry? Is it dry? Is it dry? That's the con of that. But you know, you can go ahead and get in there quick, just like the hooded dryer. So you just gotta pick your pick. You know what I'm saying? You want to have your hair wet for hours, but your curls gonna be popping. Or sit under the dryer. Curls still gonna be popping, not as popping, but they still gonna be popping. You just gonna have a little bit of frizz, and it's gonna take you what, 30 to 40 minutes maybe at the most. Those are the options. So take a pick. Now you've done that, my last tip, especially for my girls who did the diffusing and the sitting under the dryer, get you some oil. Get you some good oil. Get your favorite oil. My favorite is herbal oil. I like putting that on my hair, but really any oil, I don't care. I just go ahead and go in with some oil for that extra shine. Put that extra shine back in your hair, because my hair, it be looking like on the dead side sometimes. So I be having to go ahead and put some oil on there, spruce it back up, give it back some life. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and put some oil on your hair. And then another tip for when you do put oil on your hair, my girls who like they gel, that oil will scrunch out that crunch. Because trust me, some gels definitely will have you looking like a pack of noodles. It's happened to me before. But easy way to get rid of that, go ahead and get your oil, put that on there, and make sure you like really put that in there. It's gonna scrunch out that crunch real quick and have real soft curls. And then get your pick that out a little bit. Bam, crunch gone, still defined. You in there like somewhere. Okay. Yes. But anywho, that's all my tips. Real simple, real easy. It's not hard at all. You know, some people don't even know what a wash and go is. But you will today. And this right here is a wash and go. Fresh. Just did it. So, you want to know how to achieve a wash and go? Just do these tips. They're real simple, real easy. They're not hard at all. You just gotta do them every time. Every time. You can't halfway do it, because if you do, it's not gonna come out right. Your hair gonna be either super frizzy, you're not gonna have no defined curls, it's gonna be a poofy mess. So, you just do those simple steps. I think that was about 6 steps. Just do those. Your wash and go is gonna be fire every time. But if you got some more tips for my sisters and brothers down in the comment section, go ahead and leave that down there. Okay? Okay. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If y'all did, go ahead and click that thumbs up button. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Click that notification bell so I know that you won't miss any of my videos. And once you do that, put in the comments hashtag me and Mafia so I know that you are a part of the gang. Okay? Okay. Yeah, I'm really tired too. It's like late. But anywho, so yes, and if you want to follow me on Instagram, I'll go ahead and do that. My Instagram is at only me and Nicole. Go ahead and follow me on there. I'm trying to get to 10K. I'm like at 8, so it's like, come on. And I'm trying to get to 100K on my YouTube channel. So go ahead and subscribe. It doesn't cost you any coins. Trust me. If it did, I will understand, but it don't. Just go and click that button, girl. Go and click it. Go and click it. But anywho, that's it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.